Hello my Wolfpack and welcome to a team builder video for this week's Phantom Little Cup League week 1. Yeah, week 1 battle essentially. Yes, 6 Pokemon, Little League Cup. This is going to be fun, terrifying, all of the above. We're going to have a lot of fun actually. I apologise that I might seem a little bit tired. Lots of stress going on. There's a video out yesterday. I might have carded it, it might have not. But if you want to look, it essentially is titled Car Troubles Update Video. Just a lot of stressful situation going on, obviously to do with my car. And yeah, I'm recording this at 10:15 at night, about to have my battle in about half an hour. And yeah, there's a lot going on. So we're going to talk about this team. I apologise for that little bit kind of like section, but we're going to talk about the team now. As you can see on the screen, we are battling against ShadeofDefeat, and he is captain of the Straw Hat Crocodiles. Now, very, very scary team. We've got Galarian Farfetch'd, which has basically got base 95 attack. It's absolutely a huge attack. It's such a destructive one. It gets so many different access to so many different moves. We've got Riolu. I'm not quite sure why we got the Riolu, but it's there still. Not as scared of that as the Farfetch'd, but it is still a somewhat scary Pokemon. You've got Sandile, which honestly I'm not too scared of. I feel like I've got a little bit of, I feel like I've got several counters for that, so I'm not too scared of Sandile, but if it's Scarfed, it could become very scary. Frillish, probably the second most scary Pokemon of this team. It's very difficult for me to counter Frillish very well. We've got Onix, which I'm not worried about at all. Lickitung, again, not really worried about. Magnemite, straight up, scariest Pokemon for me. Literally, if this is Specs or Scarf, it is going to cause problems for me essentially. The idea is to hopefully see it in with a Rufflet, because obviously it would try and come in and counter that. Rufflet should be able to close combat and take it out. If it's Scarf, it'll be able to take me out, which will be very, very scary. And it will mean I have to bring in Scraggy, which I'll talk about that more later, but Magnemite is actually one of the scariest Pokemon on this team. And then you've also got Charmander, which again is a very, very, very scary Pokemon. I am actually very intimidated by it because I haven't got too much that can deal with it. If it's Scarfed, it can wreck through my team quite quickly. If it is Specs, it can wreck through my team again, but I do have some counters for it. If it's Scarfed, it does become a little bit more concerning. Then we've got Noibat. Noibat I'm not too scared of. I've obviously got Spritzy here, and I've also got coverage moves on my team as well, so that should be fine. And PLCL, really not worried about. Honestly, I don't think it's going to come. It's a fairly weak grass type Pokemon. The only reason it would come is to kind of support the team, but I think we're going to see Farfetch'd. I think we're going to potentially see Sandile. I think we're definitely going to see Magnemite. I think we're going to see Charmander. And I think we're going to see Frillish. So that's 5 of the 6 that I'm predicting. I could potentially see Lickitung coming as well. Maybe to absorb any ghost type hits. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe Noibat. I can see Noibat. I'm not actually sure really what I'm expecting. I'm expecting those 5, and then any of the other ones could essentially come as far as I'm thinking. I can't see Riolu and Farfetch'd coming. I can see one of them coming, but I can't see both of them coming. If Farfetch'd is Scarfed again, that could cause problems for me, but I have got Spritzy, I have got Rufflet, which is not going to want to stay in on anyways. I've got Scraggy, Scarfed, and I don't know if that outspeeds or not, but yeah, a couple of things that we've got that hopefully we can deal with it. Now let's go through the breakdown of the team. I'll try and explain the best I can for each Pokemon. So first of all, I've got Spritzy holding the Eviolite. Now Spritzy is going to be potentially a pivot. I know I'm very sweaty, I apologise, I'm just looking at myself and I'm sweating. Spritzy is potentially one of my more pivotal Pokemon. It's got Wish on here, so I can allow for Wish passing to happen. I've got Calm Mind just in case I do get the opportunity to set up. If I manage to set up one Calm Mind potentially, it could do a lot of work. Obviously with the Eviolite, it is managing to have a lot of defensive power. Around Veil, I can't actually remember what Around Veil does, I probably should check that. Around Therapy protects us from Attract, Disable, On-Call, Heal, Block, Taunt, or Torment. So I'm just thinking if they taunt me, see that I've got Wish, that stopping that Taunt could actually be very handy with this. Moonblast I've gone for on here, powerful fairy type attack. It hits the Farfetch'd, the Riolu, The Sandile, it hits, I think Frillish for neutral damage, it hits Onyx for neutral damage, it hits Lickitung for neutral damage, doesn't hit the Magnemite very well, doesn't hit Salandit very well, it hits Noibat for super effective damage, and Petilil for neutral damage, that's fine. Then we've got Thunderbolt, which kind of hits the Frillish for super effective damage, because I was very scared about Frillish. Obviously neutral on Noibat, you have got anything else that it hits. It can hit like Salandit for neutral damage. The only issue is the Magnemite here, but honestly, I've got several counters to Magnemite in the essentially my team was built around Magnemite. If it doesn't come, I'm going to be very, very, very shocked, essentially. And then Wish, as I explained, it's potentially passing wishes onto different Pokemon, especially Scraggy, Staryu, and Rufflet. I think they are my Wincon. There are 3 that are looking like my Wincon currently. I think Scraggy is potentially my main Wincon, but I think any of those 3 could really do things for me. And yeah, EV set, I kind of split it down to have a little bit more bulk, so I really wanted it to be specially defensive, allowing for it to be able to take the Frillish hits. I really needed to take the Frillish hits because that's one thing they can deal with. I put a little bit in special attack. I think that gives me like 2 extra special attack stats, but I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. And then HP just so it will live as many hits as it possibly can. So that's the idea with Spritzy. Next up, we have got Trapinch. Now, Trapinch is less of a Pokemon that I'm kind of concerned about in this match. It's definitely not doing as much as it could do, but it can deal with Farfetch'd, it can deal with Riolu, it's got Earthquake, it's got Quick Attack on here. I do consider First Impression, but I don't think that it's going to be worthwhile. The Sandile, it can probably go toe-to-toe with, it's got Superpower on there, so we can do damage to that. Frillish, again, very scary for Trapinch. Onyx we can deal with. Lickitung we can deal with the Superpower. Magnemite, again, like this could be pivotal to deal with Magnemite. I can see the Noibat coming in to actually deal with that potentially, so that could be a thing. We've got Salandit, again, Trapinch really deals with that, so that could be pivotal, important for the match. We've got Noibat, which we can hit with Rock Slide, and then Petilil. I don't really want to see Petilil. I doubt we'll see Petilil, and if we do, I will deal with it. But the good thing on here is that we have got Arena Trap. Now, obviously, if Magnemite comes in, it goes for an electric type attack, and it is choice, we can then just get it stuck in, and we can Earthquake it, and it's gone like that, and that is something I don't have to worry about. And same with like other things, like Salandit. I should easily be able to live a hit, even if it's like revenge killing. Like, I think that is something that I can definitely do. We can 100% live 1 hit. We've got the Choice Band, very powerful, can really... But essentially, Trapinch is going to kill either Magnemite or Salandit. I think that's what my aim is. The EVs, again, I've gone for like the split investment on defense, just making sure that we've got good defense there, because more in the special defense, allowing for us to be able to hopefully live a couple more hits from obviously Magnemite and Salandit. And then obviously max attack in here as much as possible to increase that power for Earthquake, make sure we take them out. Obviously, I think Magnemite does get sturdy, so that's something I do have to be a little bit cautious about, because that could cause me problems. But obviously, as I said, it depends if it's choice. If it's choice, it becomes. If it's not choice, it becomes a lot less scary, if I'm honest. Yeah. So moving on, we now have Scraggy. Now Scraggy, originally I wasn't going to bring, and then I realised it actually can sweep through this team quite nicely. So I put the Choice Scarf on here, meaning we are going to be super, super fast. After a little bit of damage, we can take out the Farfetch'd, we can take out the Riolu. Sandile goes down to a Drain Punch, or after a little bit of damage. Frillish we can take out with knockoffs. Onyx we've got the Drain Punch. Lickitung we've got the Drain Punch. Magnemite we've got Drain Punch. Salandit we've got Zen Headbutt. Noibat we've got Stone Edge, and Petilil we will probably just use Drain Punch. So we have got a lot of good moves on here. We've got such good coverage on most of the team there. Choice Scarf meaning it should outspeed every Pokemon on the opposing team. I've made this so it does outspeed a Choice Scarf Magnemite by 1, so I don't have to be as concerned about it. We've got Drain Punch allowing for us to get our health back, which could be very pivotal. Knockoff, get rid of items, and also for that Frillish as well. Zen Headbutt, as I said, is for those 2 fighting types, because they can come in and they could hit me. And Mach Punch is a very scary thing, but it shouldn't be too much. I'm not even sure Farfetch'd gets Mach Punch, so I guess we'll see. Now EVs, as I said, max speed, max attack, and the rest they just kind of split over the defences to allow for it to potentially live any priority hits. So things like Sucker Punch maybe, or anything that might potentially be faster, like the Choice Scarf Slander is a potential, but I think it's very unlikely, honestly. I think it's unlikely that we're going to see anything that scary. Now, oh, I'm in the wrong tab. So, moving on to Staryu. Now, Staryu, I have actually made a change. I'm not sure how many changes I've made. I have made a change. Yeah, so we no longer have Recover on this. We have Dazzling Gleam. Because there was a mix-up in kind of what we could and couldn't run, and basically Staryu can't get Recover at level 5, so I can't have that anymore. I've taken the Berry Juice off, and we now got Choice Specs. Choice Specs allows for it to be able to take out a few more Pokemon. Now, if there are no Pokemon that are Choice Scarfed here, we do outspeed all of them naturally. I think Salander can be a maximum of 18. We have got 19 in our speed. And did I do something to... Hold on, there we go. Right, I don't know if it's been like since the beginning of the video or what, but there we go. So yeah, we've got 19 in our speed. That should outspeed Slander. I think Slander is a maximum of 18, so we should be good there. This is why I think potentially we'll see a Scarf Slander or a Scarf Magnemite, because that's the deal with Staryu. But decent speed. We've got Thunderbolt to hit the Frillish. As I said, Frillish is scary. Scold, it can burn Farfetch'd or Riolu, so they're not going to want to switch in. It will I think it will take out Sandile, honestly. Frillish, obviously we have the Thunderbolt for. Onix, Scold, Lickitung, we will probably Scold because it is a physical Pokemon. Magnemite, again, probably go for that Scold. Salander, Scold. Noibat, we're going to go for Ice Beam or Dazzling Gleam, or we've got Dazzling Gleam as well for the Farfetch'd and Riolu. Which does obviously double damage to those, and the PLCL Ice Beam as well. So again, Saryu's got really good coverage here. Choice Spec, and having Dazzling Gleam on there means it's going to do more damage. We've gone for maximum speed, maximum special attack, and then any investment in defense. Essentially, I think Saryu's going to be really important in this match. So I'm going to try and conserve it till late game, so I think it could come in and do a late game sweep. Also, Natural Curiosity ability, so if we get Toxic or something, I can just switch out and get back to normal. Moving on to our next Pokemon, if I can, we have Rufflet. Now, Rufflet is a very cool Pokemon. Obviously, it's banned normally in Little Cup. This is 100% my lead. I'm not bringing any hazards this week. I don't know what is going on with my showdown at the minute. Like, it seems to be jumping up and down on my screen, which is really annoying, but there we go. Right, okay, so we've got Rufflet. This is going to be hopefully my lead. We're going to have U-turn straight off the bat if we need to. If not, I'm potentially willing to let it go down to get the information on whether Magnemite is scarfed or not. Obviously, if Magnemite comes in as the lead, which it potentially could do, we can close combat it straight out the bat. I've gone for Life Orb on here, increases up our attack power, obviously. Sheer Force. It actually isn't doing anything. I'm not gonna lie, it isn't doing. Oh no, it's affecting our U-turn. That is going to be a bad thing. That's gonna be bad. That's gonna be bad. So I have to reconsider my lead. I didn't think about that because I didn't want Hustle. Essentially, I didn't want Hustle because I don't want a chance to miss. And I've already sorted these Pokemon out, so this is going to be what's going to be in the match. Sheer Force. Yeah, that is what's going to happen. Now our U-turn, obviously, we're not going to switch out, but I can still hit things like the PLCL. We're not really Psychic on here, so I can hit the Sandile for super effective damage, so that could work as well. And then, yeah, close combat. Well, no, for the Farfetch'd, we've got Dual Wing Beat or Brave Bird. Riolu got the same. Sandile with close combat. Frillish, a Brave Bird, has a roll chance to take it out even if it's max defense. Onix, close combat. Lickitung, close combat. Magnemite, close combat. Salandit, Brave Bird, again, I think has a roll to take it out, if not do a lot of damage. Noibat, I haven't actually calced, but I'm pretty sure Brave Bird will do a lot of damage. And then PLCL, obviously, Brave Bird and Dual Wing Beat will take that out. So Rufflet is potentially looking very, very good in this match. Obviously, that's my mistake on the Sheer Force there, but we're going to deal with it. We will deal with it when it comes. Finally, we have Porygon. Now, Porygon is another pivot Pokemon, so same as Spritzee. But this has got an interesting strategy. So let's say that the Salandit comes in first. I go for Rufflet first. The Salandit comes in straight away. I need to switch out because I cannot outspeed that Salandit. So I go into Porygon. Porygon then gets Sludge Waved or Flamethrowered or whatever. The eject button activates, and I can then switch into Staryu, and I get the upward momentum. So that is why the eject button's there. We've got download increasing up our hopefully special attack. Hopefully, but we don't know. I've changed this from recover. I can't actually remember what I've changed it to on the top of my head. I think I went for Taunt. I'm not 100% sure. Possibly went for Taunt. I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. I can't actually remember. But we've gone for a move. We've got Thunder Wave. That's just really important in slowing down things like a Choice Scarf Salandit if I can live the attacks. We have got Foul Play. Obviously, that's going to be really effective against potentially the Sandile, the Riolu, the Farfetch'd if they try to have a Swords Dance. We've got that against the Frillish with super effective damage, so kind of pays off. Onyx is going to hit hard. Lickitung it will hit hard. But none of the rest of it won't really hit hard, but I thought Foul Play works. And then Try Attack can still do a lot of damage. And again, just kind of a split over the defences and then on the special attack there as well. Yeah, so this is going to be a difficult match. Honestly, the Magnemite and Frillish and the Salandit together, that kind of core of Pokemon is actually really scary for me. So if only 2 of those come, or even 1 of those come, I will be very, very happy. If the Magnemite doesn't come, I will be so happy because it is the one thing that's really scaring me. Frillish, I think it has to come. Honestly, I think it has to come. Although, that being said, my Phantom probably does scare the Frillish, so that could be a situation there. Salandit, I think, comes 100%. I think, although it could be scared by my Trapinch, like Arena Trapping, but yeah. That is all. Like, I hope that this is going to go well. We're going to give it a go. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here. So have a good one, and I'll see you soon.